also back with Gwinnett Lawns in beautiful, cold and cloudy and getting ready to rain Atlanta, Georgia. Today is April the 3rd, 2023. Yep, it's cold. It's really not that cold. It's about 50 degrees, but it's too cold for me. Anyway, as you can see in the background, I've got the trailer here. Whoops. And so the schedule for today is I've got 6 yards that I have to go do. I have to go mow, and rain is coming. So I'm hoping that I will be able to finish the yards, but after that I've got to go do a big cleanup. A lot of bushes and debris and stuff like that. So that's why I've got the trailer, and we'll be using the Tundra to do that. Yeah, this is not a good situation. Let me show you the radar. So that's, see, like around 10 or 11. Maybe it'll miss us. I don't know. I'm nervous. This makes me nervous. This is the part of lawn care I absolutely hate. It rains here a lot. And I know we need the rain, okay? God provides the rain, the grass grows, we get paid to cut the grass. I know this, but I wanted to rain at night. Anyway, I'm not gonna whine about that. So I'm gonna get everything loaded. It's about 7:30. I don't usually like, I will start this early in the morning in the summer because it's really light outside, but it is, street lights are still on, as you can see, and it's spring break, so there's not gonna be much traffic, and probably it'll be about 8 o'clock when I get to the first house, so that's acceptable. Lawn etiquette. But yeah, the grass is starting to come out of dormancy, and of course wet. Even when it's just cold, it's wet from the dew, the humidity. It's very humid here in Atlanta. Anyway, I'm gonna load the truck up and we'll go to the first yard. All right, so here is the question. I'm gonna ask what you would do. You've got a full route of mowing, and you've got a, what would probably take, I'm gonna say 8 to 10 man hours of labor to do the cleanup. Which would you do first in this situation, knowing that it's going to be a good possibility of rain? I will have somebody helping me when I'm doing the cleanup. So I'm going to tell you, that's a question. I'm going to tell you why I chose to do my mowing first. The main reason is because I don't like mowing when it's raining. It is possible, and provided there's no thunder and lightning, right? No lightning. It is possible that you can do your cleanups when it's raining. It's not ideal, but I'd rather be doing the bushes and the cleanup when it's raining than the mowing. So that's my thinking. I know that doing anything in the rain is not ideal, but what do you guys do? If it was just mowing, obviously I would just be out doing the mowing, and I would pretty much go until I was done. Or, you know, if it's gonna rain really heavy, I'm not, you know, I would try to finish up the yard I was on, for sure. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing. That's the reason that I'm doing the mowing first. I debated whether to, because it's possible, could almost get the cleanup done if we started now. I'm not exactly sure. I'm gonna say, you know, we probably have 3.5 hours, so maybe 4 hours before potential rain. But I just don't want to get behind on mowing because that's just bad. So I would rather, and I'm going to the furthest yard away. I'm going to work my way back. That way I can leave a little, well, I can hopefully I'll be at the yard by like 8 o'clock. So anyway, tell me what you guys would do. Tell me how you handle this when you've got rain that's coming. Do you start a little earlier? Do you delay it? I just see a raindrop on my windshield. This is not cool. Anyway, we're not going to stress out about it. We're going to just do our best and let the results to God. So, all right, I'm going to show you guys. I'm not going to video all the mowing. I'll show you guys the yards that I'm doing. The first one's a pretty large. At least it's flat. It's the flattest yard I've got. It's like Texas flat, and it's on a corner lot. So I definitely want to do this one when it's not wet because this one holds water. All right, well, I'll see you guys there. So these are what I call postage stamp houses. They're these $500,000-$600,000 houses on these tiny little postage stamp plots. Just for reference, these are all $89 if you do these. And here's my yard. It's the corner yard, full of weeds. It is not treated. All right, let me go get to it. All right, I'm gonna try to back all the way down the street. So that yard took me 36 minutes to do. And if I can, I want to show you guys something. So let me show you the yard. All right, look at that.
Turn left on Tama Hill Ridge Northeast.
That's right.
Then turn right on Tama Hill Court Northeast.
That, how do you know you're in Georgia? Because it's April 3rd and somebody still has their Christmas tree up with lights. All right, so no sprinkles yet. All right, so we're on to number 2. All right, so there's the side of the yard and the backyard that I just did on number 2. And it's starting to rain, so I'm gonna keep pressing forward. Yup, that's right. Hold on, let me put my seatbelt on. Safety first, even though I'm going right around the corner. All right, so this one took me 26 minutes. And that's it right there. Bermuda. Not too much of a backyard. All right, so that's number 3. I'm gonna go do number 4 at Centipede and weeds, and a lot of weeds, and then some more weeds. And then after that, I got a small Bermuda one to do, and then I got another Bermuda one to do. So my rule on this rain is, as long as the street is not to the point where you're behind a car that's kicking up, you know, mist and stuff, as long as it's not pooling in the street. This little bit of sprinkling, it's kind of sprinkling and then stopping and then evaporating, and then so it just needs to, well, I'd like for it just to quit for the rest of the day so I can finish and do my cleanup. Yeah, but it's making a mess on the mower. Look, there's somebody trying to get it done right there. Don't give up, buddy. He's got an X mark. I'm gonna tell you, 90% of the mowers that you see landscapers have or X marks. Every once in a blue moon, I'll see somebody with a trim star or a stand-up hustler. Probably the next common mower will be a Toro, and then everything else in between. I don't know if I've seen anybody use a Gravely. I don't know. Anyway, so let me do this yard right here, and then I'll get back with y'all. All right, did this one. Took me 22 minutes. Off and on, still sprinkling. So that's 1, 2, 3, that's number 5. Now I gotta do the yard that's right next door to me for number 6. And what time is it? It is 11:32. So the radar, when I was looking at it, it looked like 11:30 was when let me look at it again. Pull over here. Oh yeah. Alright, so it looks like the big patch of yellow that was going to be here is going just to the south. Please, God, let me be able to finish this day. It's really, really gray, but no super like black clouds coming. No thunder, no lightning. All right, well, I'm gonna go do the last one, and I'll check in with y'all. So it's the next morning, and I realized that I did not film or video any of the cleanup that I did. I got some pictures I'll try to put in here, but I've got to go to the dump. This thing is slam packed full. Look at that, man. I rutted up my yard. So the job took 5.5 hours of clock time, which ended up being 11 man hours of actual time. I did not think it was going to take that long, and I thought I was only going to have maybe half of a trailer load of debris. It's ridiculous. To be honest, I probably could have put more in there, but yes, thank God I was able to get all my yards done yesterday. It did rain, sprinkled on and off while we were doing the cleanup, but we were able to get it done, and it pretty much dried up after probably after like 3:30 or so. It didn't rain anymore. It was just this heavy overcast clouds, but the homeowners were very thrilled with the results. It looks a lot better, and I'm glad that one's done. I have one more big cleanup that I have scheduled for Friday, but it's supposed to rain again on Friday. It's not supposed to rain today. It's not supposed to rain tomorrow. So I don't know. I'm not gonna try to do the cleanup by myself. It'll take me it's probably gonna be a good at least another 5 or 6 hours clock time. So it could be 10 or 11, 12 hours for 2 people total. man hours. So anyway, I'm gonna head to the dump. I'll put the I'm gonna put, I don't know if I can film there or not. I need to stop saying film. There's no film involved. Video. I'll probably put the camera on top of the Tundra. Man, I tell you what, this thing pull this trailer like, no, that trailer's heavy. I have at least probably 1,500 pounds of stuff in there, and it's done phenomenal. And I can feel it with this, you know, this is only V6, so I can feel it pulling, but it does a good job. It does. So all right, well, let me head there. They probably just opened about 5 minutes ago, so let me go get to the dump, and you can watch my pain of unloading it. And I forgot my pitchfork. Pitchforks are really helpful when you got leaves and debris like that, but I have a really stiff hand rake that works good too. So I'll see you there. All right, so here I am at the dump. I don't like going up that hill, so I don't know where I'm gonna put the camera. There's not really a good place. Maybe I'll put it right here on these bags. All right, there's no good way to do this. You just gotta do it. Of crepe myrtle branches. Back. You guys think I should get a dump trailer? Trailer that's coming in. It's like a 16-footer or bigger. It's just a 5x8. Somebody else. See, they'll probably make them go up on top of the mountain. I almost got stuck up there one time. Don't want nothing to do with that. This is almost the best thing in the world to use. Only a pitchfork is better. Yeah, that guy's got at least a 16-foot trailer. It's huge. That guy's probably got a 14-foot trailer. He's got nothing but crepe myrtles. And there's some good topsoil right here. At least it's nice and cool. It's probably about, I don't know, 55 degrees out here right now. It's supposed to be 80. In shorts, cutting grass. So, would I rather do landscaping or would I rather do lawn care? Lawn care. I don't mind doing landscaping because you're at one property for one, you know, for a period of time. But I feel I can be much more efficient doing lawn care. I guess because you're just doing it over and over at each customer's yard, and you know how much time it takes. So be careful. This handle feels like it's going to snap.
I think this problem with going up that mountain is that somebody's coming down. The road is narrow. Somebody's coming down. I guess they got the right of way. This guy don't know where he's going. So pulled in. He's confused. He got smart. He's gonna dump right over here to my side instead of going up that hill. He doesn't have much stuff in his trailer. dump trailer. That's where it's at, I guess. All right, so let me fix this here. All right, so I'm gonna head out, close this video out for the day. I don't know how long that'd take. What was my ticket? Let me see. So 7:49, so it took like 30 minutes. 30 minutes, it's all right. I'm gonna wait a little bit to start mowing because I can. All right, guys, I appreciate you watching the video. Hopefully you found it semi-entertaining, and I will talk to you guys later.